Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. In this video we're going to be putting together or building the Avanti, the free-wing Avanti, and yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. In the unboxing video we'll unbox this, and so what I'm going to start with is I'm going to take out all of this stuff, going to get it prepped off, and gonna spray the inside of the whole thing. So I'll see you when I'm finished with that. So let's do that now, and of course if I run into any hiccups I'm gonna tell you. So guys, I'm just catching up with you. So I've sprayed everything with the primer. The primer I used, where is it? It's here, Haftgrundierung. I just love this, it works for everything. It says it's for wood, but works for everything. Afterwards, I'm gonna paint it with this. Works nice. But I don't have a dark gray right now. I would have left it primer, but the primer is very white still. It's I just sprayed. I didn't have any masking tape, so I just used this tape. It's basically just how is it called? It's like electrical tape. It works good. It just has to seal this off, and the rest comes like this. And this is just a box. That one's there, because it's the same day I filmed the boxing. And I always use these boxes. You can test it. You always have to test it first and spray it in. And I just wiped it because it was very smart now, because I did this on accident. I didn't take any paint properly with me, but yeah. So I'll let that dry. Go over another coat primer today evening. Then let it dry until tomorrow, and then I'll decide what I'll do, because tomorrow is Sunday, no shops open. I might try going with the paintbrush. I have a dark gray, I can try that. But if that doesn't work, of course I'm going to on Monday go to a shop, in my case it's Obi, and get some gray paint. So yeah, I'll catch up with you when I'm almost done. So yeah, let's do that now. So guys, while the paint is doing its thing, I'm going to get the elevator and rudder mounted. So I'll basically just get the this stuff glued together, and then I'll put the screws in, and yeah. So yeah, and I'll also get this thing covered with carbon vinyl, or I still have a carbon board I could use. I still have this thing. I could theoretically cut this out of that, but I'll stay with this one and just cover it in carbon vinyl. So this ended up looking great. I love the looks of it. I did on some spots go a bit heavy, because I'm not all too familiar with this stuff, but still a bit wet, but almost dry. This takes 24 hours to dry, but I love the way this looks on the sides especially. But the last thing I'm going to be doing for this night, which is what I'm going to be doing now, is just installing this unit. I always glue these parts together and then put the screws in. Something new in the screws is they're flat-headed. So the old ones they used to stick out, they were like bulky heads, and these are hex drives, which I really like. So basically the next thing I have to do is get this whole section into there, and so glued on the nose and the things on the wings. So I'd say let's get started with that, and for me it's going to be tomorrow when I see you again, but yeah, let's do that now. So guys, I've now gotten the tail installed, and yeah, basically there isn't much to say about it. It is a nice fit. It fits really nice. It was a really nice clean fit. I basically just slid it on, got all of the cables through with a bit of wire like this. This is just a bit of wire, and I like threading the cables through this just very simply, and then make a hook and wrap that around the wires to get it out. And then I basically just put the glue that's included with the kit, which actually works very well. I was skeptical with this glue for a long time, and I never used it, but now I use it, and it does work really well because it hardens nice and everything. And so I glued it on and screwed it on just so it really won't ever come off, because the whole unit starts coming loose with time, and this just makes sure you have a long-lasting airplane. Of course, not talking about hanger rash, but then now we have all of the mess in here that we have to clean up here, and basically then I still have to get all of these things in there. And yeah, so basically what I'm going to do now is get the whole mess sorted, solder a XT90 port onto here, and then we're ready to go. Then I'll program it, and then I'll talk through with you. So let's do that now. So guys, I've gotten everything programmed, everything looks nice inside. Let me first show you the insides of the plane. It's kind of hard to take this off. So inside, if you can see it, everything's nice and cleaned up. And I went ahead, and every single connector there is, I covered it with pour. You can use shoe glue, or you can even use this glue, I think. And basically what I do with this is I take a screwdriver, my bent one usually, it's not here, where is it? And I just take it, here it is, put like a nice glob onto it, like so, and then go to the connectors and just go along the connectors and make sure that they cannot get loose. So basically what you do with that is that you do so that the connectors really can't come loose during flight or anything, so you will again have a longer time with your model. And another thing that just prevents this thing from crashing, and it prevents G-forces pulling out the cables. So that's one benefit. And if you want to remove it with a bit of force, you can get it out, and that's no issue. I do that basically now on every single one of my planes. I even done it on my big Avanti, and it works quite well. And otherwise, there's not a lot to talk about. But otherwise, this system is genius. I love it. It works way better than the other ones. Then on my throws, I got maximum throw everywhere, the max I could get everywhere. I think the rudder is the one where I got the most throw out of. And yeah, then on the flaps, I basically have slow actuating flaps. So I don't know if you can see properly, but they come out slow and not fast. Let me show you better. So, hope you can see this. These come out nice and slow like this. I really like that. And the gear also works really nice. I'm really enjoying this new gear. It works very well. Everything works well on this gear. And screws, another thing. Screws that are provided are Phillips head silver screws. I don't like them. They wear out pretty quickly, and since I take off the wings for transporting reasons, that's so. But otherwise, I use these black Allen key bolts. They work really well for something like this. And yeah, but otherwise, I have about 4 minutes flight time on this plane, and I use a 5000 milliamp X-Tron battery for it, and I get really nice flight times out of that. Just really enjoy that. And the thrust is also, it's amazing on this thing. And it's really amazing. Wait, let me see. Maybe I can do a little thrust test for you. Let's go. So I don't know if you can hear me when this thing is on, but I'll try to say how much throttle I am about. So this is about 1 notch now. Quarter throttle. Half throttle. So this thing has quite some power. And with that said, that's it for this video, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button. It really doesn't cost anything for you guys. Just have to hit that subscribe button. It helps me out loads. And otherwise, I'll see you in the next one.